show you what you can do with your scrap clay. I have a piece of this pinkish salmony color and the black, and I'm actually just going to make a simple jelly roll cane. So I'm going to send these through the pasta machine after I rolled them into a snake and to flatten them out on a pretty thin setting. You don't want it to be too thin, maybe 4 or 5. Alright, I've rolled them out on a 5. And then I'm going to just stack them. And try, like, if you have 2 big ends, try to line those up. The edges are going to be distorted anyways, but then you're just going to roll this up. You could actually make this like a black and white cinnamon bun if you wanted, but I'm going to just reduce it by squeezing it around the middle, and then with light pressure rolling it. Alright, I've rolled it up, so what you're going to want to do is cut off all the distorted ends. So wherever this pink is basically showing through, you want to cut that. Now if your clay is soft, you might want to put it in the fridge for a little bit before you cut it. But since this is scrap clay, it's been sitting on my tile for a couple minutes, so it's nice and cool. So when I cut it, I don't know if you can see that, you have a little jelly roll pattern. You can use these for beads. Ooh, where'd it go? Found it. You can use these for beads. You could stick a bunch in a circle and make a bigger bead or an earring or something. They're just nice to have around because you can even make these into little cookies. And if you have like a crust, a pie crust, and then you put your whipped cream in it, and you can use these to stick them on there and make little candies. You may be like me and find that your distorted edges with the pink showing through actually have a decent cane underneath. It's not going to be as good as the other ones, but you can see it's pretty decent. If it's going to be used as like a candy and whipped cream, it doesn't really matter how the top looks, because you can always hide it where you stick it in the frosting. And I'm not using a very sharp blade, which is also a big no-no. But yeah, see, now this side is more distorted than the other. That's my sister in the background. She's my little helper. But yeah, so I'm just gonna pile it together and use it for something later, because it makes you can marble it and use it for something. Or you can put these little guys on like a button and stick them all around in different colors. But yeah, all you need is 2 different colors of clay, and then just cut them till they're the same amount, and make a jelly roll cane. You can make little candies, make a button or something.